show you that everything has the way it goes. Experience. When you say you have an experience of something, it means that you know that thing. Even that thing will tell you that you can do it anytime. By saying you have an experience and by applying your experience is different thing. People will hear that you say you have an experience, but what people want to hear from you is to you to apply your experience. When you say to them you have an experience, they will believe in you. But when you apply it, it will give them courage to really know that what you are telling them is truth. Everything you have the experience, you do not need to ask or make inquiry from anyone anymore. But rather you will do it in a way that the person will see it and believe the truth that truly you have an experience of what you are telling him. It's not a difficult thing unless you do not have that experience and you want to say you have the experience. If truly you have an experience of something, you will always make that thing that you have an experience to come out of you. It doesn't require that somebody will just tell you that, but rather you will do it for you to confirm your experience through that thing. It's not something you can just say that you say it, but it's something that the person will just say. He see it because you have that experience. So experience how the way he play his role in everyone's life that believe that truly that what he's saying is the truth. Because it's not by saying it. You can say everything, yes, but by doing it, that is where the thing recognizes itself. You can say that you know everything. Yes, that is what you say. But it's by doing it, that is only where it will be recognized whether what you are saying, you can all do it. People are not being fooled up by what we always say, but it's by what we do. So if you say to yourself you have an experience of something and you cannot do what you have an experience of it, it means that you do not have the experience of it. Because those things will always have the way to show you up that yes. Because it's only those things will confirm what you are saying. By saying something does not mean that you have already concluded that you know it better. No. You say something is by doing it that confirm it. So whatever you quietly know you are good in doing, which you know you are good in doing, you do not know to ask somebody, but you do it. You do not need someone to tell you how to do it. You do it. You don't need someone to teach you how to do it. You do it because you know it. It's only what you do not know. You can ask somebody who knows to teach you how to do it. So if you tell people you have an experience of something, and on top of you have an experience, you cannot exercise your experience whereby they will understand you, it means that you are confusing yourself and you are making things more complicated into your own life, because people will discover you later time to come if truly what you are saying is really truth for them to believe in you, because you can convince things easily. You can convince things easily. But when the thing begins to repeat itself and people begin to reason with it, they will really know where the thing comes from. So anything that you find out doing, which you discover that you are doing, not to do it because you are doing it, because you have what it takes to do it. You do not need to be worried anytime you find the thing, but you do it. So whatever you do, allow it to be the thing that is raising you up. Because when you see that your life is being changed by what God have already put in you, that is what is changing your life. And that is what is making your life. And that is what is growing your life. What God is putting in you. And what God is putting in you have become what you have stand for. And that is what you are doing. And that is what you will be. You know, God is not a God that anyone can convince. You can't deceive God. You can't convince God. God is the only one that can convince us in all things we do. So when you are in the side of God, be in the side of God. Don't mix it up by doing things that will always bring confusion to your own good life you are living. Because the will of God is for good for every one of us.